Season 2 of the Pat and JT podcast.
Oh man, I'm here at last. The best time, always gonna be the best. Come on!
Exclusively on the Hurrdat Media Network.
I'll never be accused of being a financial analyst advisor, especially when it comes to cryptocurrency.
That's random.
Well, I have a new philosophy. Like in whenever you're buying stocks, whether it's crypto,
I know what you're talking about.
It's buy low, sell high. Is that correct? Buy low, sell high.
Yeah.
I'm going to flip the script on that. I'm going to, and I have in the last 6 weeks. I bought really high, and now I think I need to sell because it's almost at the basement.
I don't know if it's time to sell. I don't think you should sell.
I don't know.
Can you salvage anything if you sell right now?
Well, I would take a $100 bath. So my brother and I, problem number one, my financial advisor, my brother, called me about 6 weeks ago. He's like, we got to get in on this crypto, download this app, and let's get in on this.
Dogecoin.
That's exactly what I bought was Dogecoin. And another thing that I learned is that after all the hype and everything's going crazy, that's not the best time to buy because it's just going to go down.
Don't buy right after Elon Musk buys.
Right. And definitely don't buy right after Pat Safford buys because it's going to go down.
Funny thing is we didn't hear the story about Elon Musk selling.
Did he sell?
I assume he probably did.
Well, that
because
must have happened.
He probably knew. I mean, it was all based on what was it? China kind of clamped down on the prospects for Dogecoin, and that's when it took a bath yesterday.
Well, it sure did.
Yeah.
I had saved like $100. I'm like, I'm just gonna put this. I'm gonna be that guy on CNN in 6 months. I turned $100 into $10,000.
This is that $100 he didn't know about. He had on Venmo.
That's right. No, that was Sophia.
Oh, Sophia. Okay,
That's
I'm
Sophia.
sorry.
Yeah. So I lost $60. I have two different cryptos. I lost $40 on one and
Good
$60
job
on the other.
diversifying.
That's what I was supposed to do. Diversify. Yeah.
I think diversify means, well, never mind. It's all the same. That's funny, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would.
It's just fun. It was. I thought it'd be fun, and I'm like, I'm not going to be a millionaire, but it's for the first couple days, it was going up and up and up and up, and I'm refresh, and then I hadn't checked it for a few days, and checked it yesterday, and almost choked on my tongue.
Oh, I bet you did.
Like, what?
It's like when you get on the scale after you haven't been on the scale for a long time.
I just don't do that anymore.
It's like, why don't I ever get a happy surprise? Mm-hmm. Like, oh my God, look at that. Oh my God.
I don't remember the last time I had oh my God.
Look at that.
Would you look at that?
Would you look at that? Oh my God. Well, I'm sorry, but I don't know what to tell you because I really don't know very much about it.
I know nothing about it.
And so
one of the guys, the Hollywood Raw podcast tomorrow, the episode on Wednesday, is with a guy named Nick Ritchie, and he started thedirty.com, which is a tabloid website that
Wednesday?
Yes.
So the 23rd. June 23rd?
June 23rd.
Okay.
And so he started thedirty.com, ended up selling it. Now he's got 4 or 5 businesses. He's a multi-millionaire. And he has his own cryptocurrency. It's I think it's Nickcoin, N-I-K, Nickcoin.
Okay.
But after hearing about it, I did not go out and pop on any. But I did. It's
did you look it up?
I did.
Yeah.
And it's gone up from whatever. When he started it was like $5 or $6 per whatever coin, and now it's over 1,000. It's pretty fascinating that anybody can have their own coin. Basically, when you invest, you buy these whatever coins or portions of a coin.
Yeah.
You're just investing in this person. You're investing in the person and their businesses because at the end of the year, if they made money or their business make money, the coin value goes up and everybody makes money. And it just makes sense. So I'm gonna have a Pat coin.
Oh boy.
That's
what we need.
Interstate fraud at all. Come on in, yo.
Want a pat?
Come on a pat.
I'd like half a pat.
I'm just gonna have it's gonna be a coin with just my face. $1,000 a piece. Mm-hmm.
Collector's item, trust me.
Let's do it.
That's what's going to end up being. Oh my God.
So it's interesting. I don't understand cryptocurrency at all. I don't understand how now it's you can use Bitcoin to buy real estate. You can use Bitcoin to buy some vehicles like Teslas, but Bitcoin could completely plummet in value, and then you're sitting there with.
So if you sold your house for Bitcoin, and then you didn't get it reinvested right away, then you have nothing.
Nothing. Zero.
If like today, after yesterday,
you're
like, oh,
yeah.
I just gave my house away.
Yeah. If I sold $100 worth of whatever for $100 worth of Doge, now I'm sitting here with $40 worth of Doge. and I don't have my pants or whatever I
So
sold.
so $100 on your end, but we know there are people that are way more invested.
Oh, good Lord.
That are really, and then yesterday was really devastating, I'm sure.
Maybe it'll bounce back. We'll see.
Well, I hope so. Oh my God. So I caught a movie yesterday and I can't find it. It's on Netflix. Scary movie. And I like scary movies. It's hard to find good scary movies. We've talked about this before. You know,
Sophie and her friend watched A Quiet Place on Friday night, and they by themselves in the basement. And I walked down there halfway through, and I'm like, "How you guys like it?" He goes, "This sucks. It's so quiet." I'm like, "Well, dude, it's called The Quiet Place." They ended up liking. I haven't seen it, but they were like, "There's no noise. There's nothing."
No, there's not.
Like, that's the entire point.
It is unsettling.
Yeah.
Because it's so quiet. It's like watching a movie with no laugh track or no music or no. You just like, it's the old school scary movies. That's what it goes back to.
To be intense.
Like the old black and white Dracula.
Yeah.
There was no musical
Although
score.
that's not scary.
But it was.
They knew this is scary.
It was scary at the time.
At the time, yeah. But now it's just you can hear people walking on set.
I know. Whatever. But anyway, so this movie I was watching, God, I wish I could remember the name of it. Now I feel bad because I just can't. I can't find
Google?
it.
I'll just start Googling words because Nick, our fact
checker's not here. Wait, if I go into my Netflix won't tell me what I've watched.
It should have a keep watching, or if you're in the middle of it.
I'm not in the middle of it.
Okay, I'll try to Google it while you're telling me words.
But it's
I'm gonna Netflix,
and it was about what it came down to. I guess really is that they came across a fenced-in area out in the forest. And so they decided to get on the other side of the fence. And there was more to the story in the front side of how they got to the fenced-in area, but that was superfluous. That was just the vehicle to get them there. Okay. But anyway, they come across this huge, huge gaping hole that was covered with a grate. And it was hot. And you couldn't tell how deep it was. This whole thing was based on...
Was it called The Hole in the Ground?
No.
Okay. I Googled
really
Netflix
one?
movie about a big hole in the ground, and there's a movie called A Hole in the Ground. 2019 horror thriller on Netflix. Hole in the Ground.
What?
I don't know.
Now I have
One night, Sarah's young son disappeared into the woods behind their rural home.
No, that's not it.
Okay, so...
That sounds interesting.
Search number 2.
So keep going.
Okay.
Excuse me. So anyway, it's based on a conspiracy theory, which I loved. Yeah, right? And it's called, the name of it is called Well to Hell, is what it's known as, the Well to Hell. Okay. And
did they say Well to Hell in the movie?
No.
Okay.
They did not.
Okay.
The Devil All the Time.
That's the name of it?
Yep.
Okay.
2020.
Damn it, I was kind of having fun searching weird.
It's not like Academy Award level, but it does follow it pretty close. And the whole then that got me looking back into the Well to Hell hoax. It really did, and it is a hoax. But it was put together. Oddly, this is a relatively young conspiracy theory because it comes from the 90s when supposedly a group of scientists in Russia and Serbia used a large boring machine to bore down. They wanted to go to the center of the earth. Basically, that they're wanting to see how far down they can go. And of course nobody disputes this, but you can't verify because it's Russia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you aren't going to get a good answer or honest answer, right? That's what everybody believes. So anyway, that they did go down so far, and then as they were drilling, the drill all of a sudden had no resistance. So they knew it had hit an opening. Is what had happened. And there was a rush of warm air, and they were 8 miles down. Now, I don't even know how far you can drill down. How far, like an oil well? There you go, fact checker. How far can an oil well drill? Right?
Drill.
How many licks to the center of it?
Okay. How
1, 2, 3.
far can an oil drill? The average Texas oil well is 900 feet deeper.
Not a mile.
But hydraulic fracturing reaches depths ranging from 5,000 feet to 20,000 feet.
Okay.
You want a foot to mile conversion?
Do that. Yeah. How many miles in that many feet? I used to know that number, and I can't remember how many feet in a mile. I used to know that number.
Miles, moles.
This is the best content
20,000 feet.
And he's the best typer. So
3.7 miles. So not bad.
Not bad. So so almost 4 miles, and they were saying they went down 8. So it is unbelievable and not so unbelievable, right?
Right.
It's like, oh, well, I guess you might be able to. I don't know. I'm not really sure. And they've got the boring machines. Isn't that what? Doesn't Elon Musk have that? The boring company?
Maybe. I don't know.
That's interesting. Anyway, So then they gathered tools and equipment together, and they were able to drop down a microphone into that chasm because they could hear things, but they couldn't tell what it was. And they recorded, and as it turned out, they recorded the screams of people. So they thought they found hell.
Right.
So it turns out the movie, in the movie, there was something down there, and it did get some of the people. And blah, blah. I'm not going to give it away because spoiler.
Oh,
alert,
God forbid!
I don't want to ruin your
God forbid
your viewing pleasure. But in Well to Hell, in the conspiracy hoax, as it turns out, the sounds that they recorded, and it's released. You can find it like on YouTube. The recording of the Well to Hell sounds, and it's pretty disturbing. It's from a movie, some Italian movie where there was screams, and then they kind of edited it a little bit, mixed it up, mixed it down a little bit.
If it gets people talking, that's pretty slick.
It was pretty cool. So anyway, that's what I did last night. What'd you do?
Cried over my Doge. Cried over my Doge coin. No, we went to what's the Gretna Mall?
Oh yeah,
the
crossing.
Because Beth had to go get a super cute purse, so we went out there and hung out.
So weird.
That's one of those things that you never. Well, I don't want to say you never go out to the outlet mall, but when you go out there, you're like, man, you can come out here more, especially on a beautiful night like that. It's so awesome.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's everybody goes to Village Point or whatever, Shadow Lake, but the outlet mall is awesome.
Outlet mall, and it's bigger. Like there's more avenues to walk through.
And not like it's a ghost town like Oakview. Like there's actually human beings there and all the stores are filled and it's cool.
Yeah, it is neat. When I was, that's funny. I was at I don't remember, department store I was at. Is it Kohl's? I don't know, somewhere. I don't know. Just wandering through and I walked by the purses. I don't remember the last time I carried one. Don't remember the last time I had one. Everything's on my phone now.
Yeah.
Which is surprising to me.
Very surprising to you. The fact the other day that you said you paid with Samsung Pay or whatever blew me away.
That's that would have been 90% of the time.
10 years ago, JT would have been like, "You cray, girl."
Oh, she would have been devastated.
Absolutely terrified.
Yeah. Disappointed. My ID is on my phone.
It's awesome.
And I've used it because, like, I love how now Hy-Vee's picked up this little trick too. Same thing that Baker's does. No matter who or how old you are, you have to show your ID when you buy alcohol.
Scan it. Scan a little zippy thing.
Because they're tracking you. You know that. As if
but
the loyalty card wasn't enough.
You don't care enough not to buy that gallon of Everclear. It bothers you a little bit, but it doesn't bother you that much.
Damn it, that pisses me off. But yeah, I have it on my phone, and then Costco. You have your card on your phone.
Well, and then you just Costco or Sam's both?
Just Costco.
Okay, so Costco needs to step. I love Costco. Costco's awesome, but Costco needs to step it up with their checkout process because Sam's has the app where as you're shopping, you scan and you pay and go. You hit pay and you get the receipt code on your phone. Zip right out. And the fact that, and at Costco for the self-check, 1997, you scan it and you have to keep everything on the scale for the weigh, and then they double verify now. It's like, you guys, come on.
Yeah,
You're Costco. Let's step it up.
Make it a little easier for me to get out of here. Just make it a little easier for me. And granted, the self is nice, but it is kind of more of a hassle to go through it than to go through the regular lines. Because they just move your stuff right along.
They're quick and fast.
Do
you get any food there, like at the Costco hot dog?
No.
Oh, it's $1.50.
Is about like I might buy steaks.
Oh, I mean like at the concession stand.
Oh,
as for your shopping enjoyment.
It's the Costco fair. We're
on the Midway.
Yeah.
But they have their picnic tables back now, so you can eat in there.
I did see those. Yeah.
But they're okay. So everything at Costco, like on that, the checkout side is like 10 years ago, except for the Midway, the concession stand. Because when you buy something, it's so aggressively fast.
The kiosk that they have out. I
fast.
saw the kiosks and I'm like, that's brilliant.
It's so fast though. Like this, they have the system down so much. It reminds me kind of like Target. Like you go in and you hit what you want, you pay, put your card in, and right when you hit like confirm on the pay, your receipt is instantly out. It almost startles you.
And your food's in your hand.
Right there.
It's like that. It's like, it reminds me of the Jetsons. We're finally getting where we're supposed to get. Remember, they would go in and tell the little machine what they wanted for breakfast, and it would spit it out on the table.
Yep.
That's finally here at Costco.
I don't understand why a Costco hot dog stays with you for so long.
It's filling?
Filling, but for the next 6 hours, everybody within 10 feet of you can smell your burps. And they're like, you ate at Costco today, didn't you? It's like, this is TMI.
Okay.
But
wait.
we were we went to Costco, I don't know, it's a couple weeks ago. We go every week, basically.
I pretty much on Sundays. When do you guys go?
Usually Saturday or Sunday morning.
I go Sunday mornings.
Yeah.
Usually after breakfast with mom.
It's
and
usually
Dad.
when they have because Beth's on the Costco lovers group, whatever, on
Yes.
Facebook. So if they post something, it's like, oh my God, we went and got a fiddle leaf tree a couple weeks ago for $30, half dead. We call it Lammy because it's our sacrificial lamb. It's the only live plant we have in the house. Anyway, so we were we went to Costco, each got a hot dog, and we went to some other store, but I had burped in the car. Nobody knew. Beth didn't know. We got out, came back about 10 minutes later, opened the door, and it was like we sat in a big hot dog. She's like, oh my God, did you burp before we got out of the car? Yeah. So awful. It smelled like literally a hot dog inside the Jeep. So disgusting.
I have no idea what they do. I've never had one.
Oh, you would love it. Because you could just take the bun off and just eat the hot dog.
Oh, yeah.
For $1.50, a diet soda and a large hot dog.
Right? You can't beat that deal. Do you usually eat before you go shopping or after?
Usually after.
Okay, just wondered.
Yeah, usually after.
It's on the way out.
We used to eat while we were shopping, so we didn't have to have a mask on, so we could eat. And then,
Tricks of the trade. Here we go.
And we eat this slow little ttiny bite.
I'm still eating this. As you're walking around with a hot dog by your
just
face.
pulverizing it in your mouth. 45 minutes of not having a mask on. Thank God. Gained 12 pounds.
So see, there you go. A little PSA.
See, there you go. Just keep eating the hot dogs so you don't have to put a mask on. Super great. Hi, you guys. Thanks for listening to our podcast. Post on our Facebook page. Dude, enjoy it. It's Pat JT.
Pat and JT Podcast, a Hurrdat Media Production.